Donald Trump is a clear threat to Canada.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the CMC Show. I'm your host, Anthony Stewart. And this video here, this is a response to Donald Trump's, or should I say, chaos in chief's threats to our allies. And you guys already know I have a video on it. I'll link the video to this one. But Jagmeet Singh, who is a political leader in Canada, he's running to replace Justin Trudeau, who's stepping down. He had some strong words and some strong comments for Donald Trump. I'm sorry, for the chaos in chief. And here it is.
His tariff threats are directly threatening hundreds and thousands of Canadian jobs. They also threaten to increase the cost of living at a time when people are already struggling with the cost of groceries and the cost of their bills. So it is serious. We have to take it seriously. And that's why what we've seen again and again has not worked. Going to meet with them, trying to wine and dine them is a failed approach. Donald Trump is not rational. You can't discuss a plan over a meal with him. He is a bully. And bullies understand one thing, that is strength. They also understand pain. So if he wants to pick a fight with Canada, we have to make sure it's clear that it's going to hurt Americans as well. There's going to be pain felt for not just Canadians, but also Americans. And so that's why I'm calling on my plan. We know that the United States needs our critical minerals. They're very important for the United States. So I'm calling on all political leaders to support turning off the taps on those critical minerals. Let's stop the flow of those critical minerals into the States. There's no quicker way to get Donald Trump to back away from tariffs than to shut off the tap on critical minerals, what the states need very clearly. We need leadership to take on Donald Trump. We need strength. And one more thing, for Donald Trump, musing about the 51st state, Canadians have no interest in that. Canadians are proud of our country. We want to fight to defend our country. We're proud of the fact that we take care of our neighbor, that we've got universal health care, and we want nothing to do with becoming a part of the United States. I'm ready for your questions.
Seen that premiers and ministers should not do any kind of diplomacy with the incoming administration?
What's become clear is that meeting with Donald Trump does nothing. Ask Danielle Smith. She met with him. She tried to wine and dine him, and she came back and said, yep, there's definitely tariffs coming. So clearly that approach is not working. That approach is clearly failed with Donald Trump. That Donald Trump only understands one thing, and that is force. We have to show that if he's going to pick a fight with Canada, it's going to hurt Americans as well. That is the only thing that he understands.
Been like one.
Charlie, taps off on oil exports. Where are you on turning off the taps or restricting oil exports to the United States?
When I was in law school, I learned that when you're in a fight or when you're in a legal battle, you don't pull out all your tools right at once. You escalate step by step. So that is a tool that should be on the table, but not something we start with. I'm proposing we start with critical minerals, but we need to look at every option. Every response to the tariffs that could hurt Canadians in a serious way should be met with tariffs in kind, and all solutions that we can propose should be on the table, and that's absolutely one of them.
About retaliatory tariffs on Wednesday, would you rather see targeted tariffs or more broad-based action like the Americans are putting on Canada?
I think we need to be very strategic about our response. So we need to look at a step-by-step response that meets the tariffs in kind and that escalates the pressure that we're putting on the United States. That's why I propose starting with one thing like critical minerals, and then we can expand on that and build on that. But we need to look at how we have a response plan that goes step by step, that increases the pressure on the United States to make it clear to Donald Trump, if he picks a fight with Canada, it's going to hurt the United States as well.
Now, why do I say chaos in chief? Because I think Donald Trump and his cronies, I think they have some nefarious stuff up their sleeve. And this is just a way to throw shit against the wall, to distract and have everybody looking over here while they're doing their thing over here. I think it's just a distraction. But nevertheless, they have other countries responding, which is never good. Because, I mean, why would you want to do that? But your boy Donald did say he was the chaos guy, and he loves to create chaos. He thrives in it, I believe he said. But this is what Jagmeet, these are some of the highlights that he said about the incoming chaos in chief, who is a 34-time convicted felon. This is what he said. He's a clear threat to Canada. He's not rational. He's a bully. Bullies only understand strength and pain. Americans will be hurt. Turn off the taps of critical minerals to the United States. Meeting with Donald Trump doesn't work. Possibly turning off oil taps. Says he won't take that off the table, which will increase pressure. Now, again, Donald Trump himself has said he's the chaos master, and he thrives on it. And so that's what he likes. So here we go. These next 4 years are going to be something. Anyway, I want the comments. I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Peace.